Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense. He's setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. And stampeding through the defense. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith.
He's loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put the thing. I know that.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Touchdown, Bama! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target, but just can't hook up for the completion.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It is in.
On 3rd down.
He almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, looking for the completion. With the catch, it's Lovett. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Quarterback keeper. Past the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
Man, it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up.
7-7.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the ball squirted out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself the chance. But you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
He's going up top. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's running in the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in the game.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown Tide. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lovett. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Georgia.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no end.
And it's caught inside the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. The option look. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs! They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 25. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half. Lined up for an onside kick. Owen averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's back to throw on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Alabama quickly back to the line. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts, they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to pass, it's Beck. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Cover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Looking to throw on second down. Buying some time. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, the attempt is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right?
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll let one go down the right side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over. The AT unit on the field.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lovett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at that.
This offense has a second down play. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 31, Alabama 28.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Looking to pass on second down. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback checking the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Humphries. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia! Like a Thanksgiving, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Looking for more room.